I'm going to show you the easy way to manage multiple versions of Python on a Mac. Now I have 3 versions of Python here, 0.11, 0.12, 0.14. I installed them all just from this python.org website. If you want a specific version, you can go to the URL and just add macOS to it, and then you've got specific installers for many versions. So for example, I could add another version if I wanted to. There's a 3.10.4 down there. Let's just install that for fun. Okay, so here it is down there, 3.10. If I open that up, I can just continue through the wizard, just agreeing to all defaults. And there we go, there's another one there. All right, so I've got 4 different versions of Python now. Let's open a terminal and have a look. If I do Python 3-v, let's see what it points to, 3.14.3. That's okay, that's good. Now, let's just say I wanted to specifically use a different version. I could say Python 3.11-v. Okay, and that's there. So I could even use the specific pip version for that. So pip 3.11-v. There we go, and that's pointing to Python 3.11. Now, you saw that Python 3-v defaults to 3.14. If I wanted to default to different versions, say 3.11, if I go into that folder, there's this command here, update shell command. And if I just double click it, that has now set my profile to point Python 3 to 3.11. So if I just close the terminal and open a new one and just make it larger, and if I now type Python 3-v, it's now pointing to 3.11. Now, it gets a bit more tricky if you want to put that back to 3.14, so I'll just show you how that works. Go back to there, into that folder. I can double click that, and it's hard to know if this has worked yet or not, but if it hasn't, I'll show you how to fix it. If I open a new prompt, there we go. So Python 3-v, it's still pointing to 3.11. The problem is that my profile has 2 entries in it now saying use Python 11 as the default and use Python 3.14 as the default. So I'm just going to edit that. nano.z profile. I'm using ZSH, so that's my profile file name. So you can see here it's got set path for 3.14 and set path for 3.11 as well. So I'm just going to get rid of the second entry there. Control K deletes lines. If I now do Control X to save and then select Y, it's very good. If I go out of that, create a new one, Python 3-v, it's back to 3.14. Okay, but normally when you're writing Python programs, you're going to use a virtual environment. So I'll just show you how you can use specific versions in your virtual environment as well. I'm going to create a specific folder. So make directory my project. It already exists. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll go into it. CD my project. And if I just do lsla to see what there is. There's nothing in there. I'm going to create a virtual environment in there that's going to use a specific version of Python. So Python 3.12, for example, because if you remember, I have several versions of Python I can choose. M for module, venv, which is virtual environment, and I'm just going to use that folder. .venv. Right, now I'm going to activate it. source.venv/bin/activate. Okay, we can see now I'm in a virtual environment. If I now type Python-v, the default is 3.12 in this virtual environment. Now, see how it says Python? You can do that in your virtual environment. If I was to deactivate like that, now the virtual environment is no longer active. Python.v no longer works, but Python 3 is still there, and that points to 3.14. So I'm going to go back into it again. So source.venv/bin/activate. Okay, we're back in it. So Python-v, I'm back at 3.12. So even pip-v will refer to 3.12 as well. If I wanted to use a different version of Python in this virtual environment, I'd have to deactivate it again. Okay, rmrf_the.venv folder. Okay, that's done. lsla. Okay, it's gone. Create a new one. Python 3.14, for example. mvenv, and I'll use that folder name. Venv. Let's activate it. Source.venv bin activate. Okay, so it's activated. Let's type Python-v and see what we get. 3.14. There we go. Multiple versions of Python the easy way. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.